How's it going, everybody? This is the Erroneous one here with a Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video. I do apologize. It's been a while since I put out a video like updating the game as it stands right now. All I can say, guys, is work, man. I work in retail during the holidays, and it was not kind. So I've been pretty busy. I get home exhausted, so I do apologize for that one. But we are here. I do want to talk about this a little bit. Do I have in here? Oh, that one. Okay. We did get some stuff. We got some stuff. Of course, everybody knows the Shion banner. The Shion banner dropped on us like a freight train really quickly. And it was interesting in how quickly it dropped, especially since it was like literally, what, a few days after the, what's it called? Supernova KH3 Starlight Sora, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, Supernova KH3 Starlight Sora. Or just KH3 Starlight. I guess, look, Supernova KH3 Starlight. Apparently this is a metal or a pull for a Keyblade. Not the person wielding it, but a Keyblade. But there you go. We did get that one dropped, and then a few days later, of course, we got the Shion dropped, which is, again, crazy. But let's talk about this real quick. She's here now, of course. We had the Supernova HD Shion deal. You're going to get a trait medal for her, the usual. You're going to get the VIP coins with her. Of course, you're only going to get the VIP coins if you did the VIP banner pull, which... Okay, Jesus Christ. Let's talk about the VIP banners now. They need to change the format of the VIP banners. Beforehand, I said, and I still agree and stand by my words last time, the VIP banners are not god-awful if you buy VIP. And I only say that because they allow you to get a featured medal within a certain pull amount. There is no more... Again, pull and pull and pull until you hopefully get it. There is no more, I pulled 20 plus times. I pulled 15 times. I pulled 30 times. Don't do that. And I didn't get the medal. Now there is, you pulled 10 times, you got the medal. And that's not a overarching or overreaching bad deal in my opinion, because you are guaranteed it in that manner. And plus, when you buy the VIP, not only do you get whatever medal they're giving out for VIP, which if it's good or bad regardless, you're still getting a VIP medal that way, but you're also getting 4,400 jewels from the VIP, so you're at least able to pull like once, maybe twice immediately off the VIP banner by purchasing VIP. So there are benefits to it overall, but obviously it's not the it's not set, you know, it's not the set thing for players right now, and they really need to change it, because the more I watch on this, and I hear people talk, and I watch videos, and I watch people doing pulls on the non-VIP banners with the rates and everything, they need to change the format. Like, if they're going to do this kind of thing, they need to adjust how it's in play. And the most consistent thing I've heard that's feasible, you know, from a Cena getting their money standpoint, because let's be honest, it's what it all is about for them. It is about the money. For Cena getting their money and for players being happy, the feasible thing to do would be to keep on doing your VIP banners, because obviously they're not going to stop, and make it so that the non-VIP banners get a 10 mercy pull or something to that effect, and the VIP banner purchasers get like a 5 mercy pull for it, for instance. That could actually be the answer to the situation in terms of how, in terms of players being upset about this, you know, and that'd be like a fair resolution for everybody. The only thing about that one is they could do in that regard what they did here with the Starlight medal and the Prime Chernobog. Go, you can do it. I'm tapping it and it is not going. It's thinking about it, but it's not doing it. There we go. Okay. So this is where they kind of change it out, and this was an attempt, and you can tell blatantly this was an attempt by them to make non-VIP purchasers happy, because you're like, here, look, on the non-VIP banner you will get a Chernobog medal each pull, and on the 5th pull you will get a 7-star Chernobog medal. So yay, look at that. And that might have been something. Honestly, they might have been on to something that way. That would have been, because obviously if I buy VIP and I pull on the VIP banner hoping for better drop rates for that Sora or the Starlight medal, it might entice me to turn around and go pull from the non-VIP banner so I can get the Chernobog. So that wasn't a bad idea on the whole, but But Chernobog. Okay, well, here he is. He looks pretty cool, actually. I don't mind his artwork. It's actually pretty nice. It would have been cool if there's like the mountain around him or something, but you know, that's okay. But Chernobog, and let's look at the 7-star version. Oops, pardon me, guys. Sorry, let me just lower this down real fast. Ta-da. And there we go. Apologies. All right, so Chernobog, he deals 3 hits, and for 1 turn, reverse strength is up by 3, power strength by 7, special attack by 120%, and upright and reverse defense is down by 4. The only good thing about him is his upright and reverse defense down. Defense and power defense is down by 7, and the damage is higher the slot number the next metal turn's power. And he has a 25.97 max damage multiplier. So basically, he works best as a buffer metal, obviously. It's like slot 1, slot 2. He can kind of complement KH3 Supernova Kyrie if you don't have an Elsa medal, for instance. But he's kind of like the reverse of Elsa, where Elsa increases your reverse attack by 5. He drops your reverse defense by 4. And he's AoE, 5 gauge cost. He's not a amazing medal. He's not. He's not bad to have as a buffer kind of thing. Again, he does kind of complement your Supernova KH3 Kyrie in terms of giving you some reverse buffs and debuffs along with her, since she does not give that with her regular special attack. But he's still rather underwhelming in a great deal. If they were going to do a system like this, I think they definitely needed to pull in or put in a better metal there as a type of metal, because some of the primes we've been used to, like for instance Prime Cloud and Prime Rika versus Roxas, Prime Roxas and Xion, those metals were good. They had utility, they dealt damage, they gave you good buffs and debuffs. They had it all in one nicely wrapped package with some cool artwork too. This guy has cool artwork, okay abilities, but he's nothing like the other 3 mentioned a minute ago. So, but it is an attempt, and you can tell this is an attempt at Cena trying to make the VIP banner, or non-VIP banners, okay, more palatable. Right? It's like, I don't know about this one. This is really, really odd in terms of how they try to manage this out. I'm still kind of wrapping my head around it. I think maybe if they did it that way and also gave the 10 Mercy pull for the featured medal, that would actually be a good answer too. So, non-VIP, 10 Mercy pull for the featured medal, and you also get whatever prime medal they're throwing out. And that would, again, entice other VIP buyers to pull on the non-VIP banner as well. So, Cena would get like that double dipping there too as well, in terms of people who purchase VIP, they're also going to potentially want that prime medal, so they can go down there and get that one too. So win-win all the way around, and I wish they'd really do that. But yeah, we do have the new daily draw again, so we can draw and get Riku and Moogle. It's not the KH2 Riku, which is surprising. I thought that we were going to get the KH2 Riku one, but no, it's the reprint of this one, which is, I mean, it's free jewels in the end, so that's not too bad. It's going to last until the January 8th, so you have a chance of getting, I think, at least 2 of them at Mercy. So, not terrible there. We also have 0 AP and a guilty campaign going on again. Deluxe solo and party ranking rewards is going on right now. Of course, everybody is going for the solo thing. It's kind of awkward. I never endorse, never think it's a good idea to do like a solo ranking combined with a deluxe ranking for PvP. Like at the same time. That's a bit much. And I also don't endorse doing either one of those things during a holiday week like this. This is Christmas week, basically. So people were spending yesterday, day before that, even today with family and everything. And so, awkward time to put it in. It's like, if you want people to raid and do things like that, you need to put it in times when you're not inconveniencing your player base, which is obviously not during Christmas week. But it is here, and it's back again. So, you know, there we go again for that one. The VIP for this week, though, Captain Justice. I do like the way this medal looks a great deal, actually. So it's a normal VIP thing. You can get 4 Captain Justice medals and the 1400 jewels. You get the gem pulls and everything else as well. So not too bad in that regard. But Captain Justice, he comes as a 6-star. He's a upright power. Remember, he's Captain Justice, not Kevin Dart. He deals 6 hits, and for 1 turn, strength is increased by 8, and target's upright defense is decreased by 2, and general is down by 1. He's a random attack medal. Gauge cost is 3 with a 21.12 max multiplier at the 6-star version. Cool. Again, not super amazing, but for new players, it could fit a niche role in any kind of quest that requires a random medal. That way they can have like a buffer of some kind. So it's not the greatest in the world. I do like the artwork for it, but it's not the best in the world. In this case, though, for the VIP quest, we get 3 spare parts: the turkey leg, the festive sled, and the festive fur. The turkey leg is a bit out of place because that's more like Thanksgiving-ish, but I kind of get what they're going with that one. Not bad. It's kind of neat regardless. I do like the little sled, though. That's pretty cool looking. You do get the 1 gold ticket. Again, gyms, magic rooms, mirrors, blah, blah, the usual spiel for VIP. I wish my game would actually go back when I say go back. I'm having to hit it like several times. No, you're good. Come on, go back. You can do it. Well, let's X out again. That seems to be faster this way. Okay, so there we go. Captain Justice. We have the Radiant Garden raid event. We all know about that for the raiding thing. That's part of the deluxe rewards there. Here we go. KH3. So 7 avatar boards are returning for 1,500 jewels apiece. So you're gonna have the KH3, Kyrie, and Sora. Not bad. They do the gloves give you the skill perk +8, so that can be potentially very, very useful to increase your skill perks for PvP and having your skills proc more often. Mainly like the higher defense boost skills, so like defense boost 5 and 6 and such. Hainer, Pence, and Olette return as well. Oh, these guys also have AB5 max plus and DB3 max, so they're kind of meh. The only thing you would probably get these for would be for the skill perk and also for the outfits. They're actually pretty good. Hainer, Olette, and Pence come back, and they are a wee bit different. They come back with a defense boost 4 max. If you don't have a defense 4 boost max medals for PvP or anything, this is your chance to get them, and at a good price point. 1,500 jewels for these is not bad. On top of that, you're going to get the AB7 max, and you're also going to get the AB8 or AB7 A plus AP plus Lux Plus. That skill is meh. You don't really need that one, but the defense boost is more than enough reason to buy them straight up. The Starlight ones again too. Defense boost 6 included in this one, as well as AB7 max SPH 0. So these are pretty good, and plus the hats give you a skill perk +9. Plus the outfits look amazing, and they are very glowy and shiny, and pretty freaking cool. So all of these are really good options to choose from. Pick what you need. If anything else, I'm going to say go for these 3 first, strictly for that DB4 max skill, but to each their own, of course, and you're going to pick what you want from there. But they're all good price point. They are worth investing in. I would just start with the trio first before you do anything else in that regard. PvP. So this is an interesting fact about PvP. You get jewels now, guys. Look at that. First place gets 10,000 jewels. Second through 10th gets 6,000 jewels. 11th through 50th gets 5,000 jewels. And I'm assuming they're only going to do this for deluxe weeks now. I don't think the jewels will be like a standard thing in there. But they're going to start doing this for like deluxe weeks. That's pretty cool, and it is definitely going to entice more action and attention towards PvP. Because with the general discontent with the game, people have been pretty much saying, fuck PvP, fuck raiding. We're not gonna do either one of those things anymore because we're just tired of it. There's no point for it. You know, when you go into PvP, all it's filled with is a bunch of, like, you know, Supernova setups, DB4, DB6s, and everything, and you can't get past that as a general player. Totally understand that. They're trying to encourage people to get back into PvP by offering jewels and rewards. So that's an interesting little thing, and I'll be watching that because, you know, it's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the game is going to end anytime soon. Honestly, I think they're gonna have plans for it to go on beyond KH3 because the story will continue past KH3. And on all honesty as well too, if you think about how the game's been broken down in the past, when KH1 came out, and then we had Chain of Memories for the Game Boy, and then we had KH2 come out, and then we had like 350 over 2 days. The Game Boy games are kind of like placeholders that still told and progressed the story, but they're placeholder games. I'm wondering if it's possible that Square Enix is going to try and use the mobile game as a placeholder game for access or for movement into the next Kingdom Hearts game after 3. I can see them doing that. But people, when games like this start throwing money or start throwing free in-game currency into events like this a little more often and such, it's something to watch because it does potentially preclude the game being shut down or eventually winding down. Again, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, honestly. I really, really don't. But it's something to observe, and we'll be watching that more and more, and I'll definitely be looking for more signs of it in the future as to what's going to come. But it's out there. I want to be like give it to you, upfront about that one. I don't think it's going to happen, but the possibility is there. This is a step in that direction, potentially based off actions in other mobile games in the past. But again, other mobile games in the past didn't have the fan base and the nostalgia and the push that Kingdom Hearts does. So again, I don't think it's going to end anytime soon, but there it is. But it's also a nice enticement to do PvP with this particular one as well. They did release the Snowman Avatar parts in Union Cross. I didn't actually read that one. Come on, you can do it. It's like my tablet works like in here. It's like, I don't know, it gets bogged down somehow through the notices, which is kind of strange. Yeah, look at that. It really does. That's crazy. There we go. So, between December 26th and December 31st, you can attain the Snowman Avatar part and other rewards. Let's have fun all together, blah blah, the usual thing. Enemy perk +2. It's no big deal, I think. It's just nice to go in there and get like the extra Avatar part in case you want that Avatar part, and some extra jewels through the Union Cross event. That is going to bring me down to the main thing of this conversation for me. Is with the Supernova Xion and the Starlight Sora medals coming out, and with the Deluxe Week being all power Keyblades, we had the Fenrir, the Darknut, and the Treasure Trove. They're definitely trying to entice you to pull on these banners. If you're going to pull from the banners, which one should you pull for? That's kind of hard to say in a manner. It's really going to depend upon, did you get KH3 Kairi? How many of her did you get? And what traits did you get on her? Because in a lot of ways, Xion is actually skippable. Believe it or not. She is 100% skippable. Because if you have your Kairi set up for your setups, like for instance, my setups for the most part, I had my reverse covered. Yes, Xion is nice because she lets you get those buffers set up, the buffers and the debuffers set up earlier in setups. But you can get around that by using other metals to copy things out, like Prime Axle, for instance, or Prime Axle, the Stained Glass Terra, or any other Stained Glass 7, 8, or 9 can do it as well. They can start getting you set up in your reverse buffs, and then more often than not, your attacking metals will also have reverse buffs and or debuffs. You can set things up really well, and you don't actually need Xion. So she's really good. Don't get me wrong; she's an amazing buffer. She is definitely Kairi's equal in terms of god tier buffers in the game. But you can actually kind of skip her if you have setups already in place. Although she looks so sad. I say that thing and she looks so sad. You can. And then in the long run, depending on what you pulled earlier for Kairi, she's actually skippable. If you did not get the Super Burst Kairi, then you're going to want to pull for her because you're going to need some kind of buffer there that gives you all the buffs, pretty much one medal primarily. Especially if you roll EA. If you roll EA, you're set. I mean, flat out, you are set for this medal. But she actually is kind of skippable overall when you break her down that way. Supernova KH3 Starlight, though. He's interesting. Okay, so we know about the turnabout and everything, but the medal itself. He's a tier 8, of course. He costs 6. AoE. Max multiplier of 47.39, which isn't terrible. He deals 6 hits, and for 1 turn, his upright strength is increased by 15, strength by 8, power strength by 12, special attack is by 140%, and then upright defense is down by 7, defense is down by 8, power defense by 12, gauge gets an increased +3, and he gets the high multiplier, if there's one enemy, basically, or one part left from a raid boss. So he's actually pretty good. He's not the best in the world. I mean, his Nova is actually only going to be 80%. So his Nova multiplier is a lot like Riku Replicas, where it's only 80% as opposed to the 120 KA19 were and Supernova Sephiroth were. So those are definitely geared more towards attacking. This guy gives you a nice little mixture of both buffs, debuffs, and attack. So he's a little more multifaceted in this case, and if you're going to pull for anything right now, I honestly would probably say pull for KH3 Starlight Sora over Xion right now, just based off, you know, utility and how well it can be used. Not just for PvP, but it's going into the future as well, you know. I know the upright power slots are kind of like not like in the greatest standing for the most part, especially if you use Fairy Stars, but it can still fit on like your pet slot, for instance, as well as other Keyblades too. Obviously, power ones, Olympia is set pretty nicely there. Sugar Midnight can be used as well, partially, mainly on the pet slot, but Starlight, it can be used there, mainly on the pet slot again. But it is uses around places, but overall, I think he'd be a better one to pull for. But again, it really depends upon what you pulled previously for the Kairi. You got Kairi, you can actually kind of skip Xion on them in a manner speaking there. So, I mean, that's kind of it. I did do my pulls for Xion and Sora over the holiday. I did okay-ish. I pulled Xion pull 3. I got her pull 3. Here. Pull 3, and I stopped. I got Poison, Defense, and Aerial. Not bad. No EA, sadly, but I'm done. I'm not pulling from her anymore. I have my 3 Kairis already. All 3 Kairis have EA, and I'm kind of set in terms of buffers right now. So she's nice. I might pull for again if she comes back in a reprint banner, hopefully for 5 Mercy pull or something like that, or the guaranteed trait medal, you know, going through that, but I'm not going to pull for her anymore. Sora, I got in 5 pulls. And he traded a little better. Sleep resist ×2. I actually don't mind the sleep resist because for PvP, sleep is still an issue. So mainly it's going to be paralysis, but sleep is also an issue too. So I didn't mind getting the sleeps there. Ground and then double strength. So I don't mind that one. Not too bad overall for him either. But I'm not pulling from him anymore either. I just kind of wanted one of him. If I got him, awesome. Honestly, I wasn't going to do more than 5 pulls for each of them, and I managed to get them on the 3rd and the 5th pull. So that actually kind of worked out for me. For Captain Justice, let's lock him down, and I will trade him, I guess, quick for you guys on the screen. But they're not bad medals. I don't think they're needed medals, though. They're not anything you're going to want to go, oh my god, I have to have this because it's going to change my game a lot. The only one that has... what? Where are his trade medals? Odd. The only one that has that kind of thing going for him is... or for her, in this case, is Xion. If you didn't get Kairi. Because Supernova Xion is your buffer medal. She is the reverse version of Kairi. That is very good. It cannot be understated how good she can potentially be as usable. Process, okay. That is going to be a pretty big choice in there. She's the only one I would say you have to get if you didn't manage to pull KH3 Kairi beforehand. She's a must-grab if you didn't manage to pull Kairi, or at least another chance to get a good buffer like that if you didn't manage to pull Kairi. So, kind of like that. Sora's nice, but he's not like, you know, again, I'm a must-have. He's just a nice complement to help increase power setups going forward. So, in the future, you get, like, if they pull out, you know, another like Fenrir or Treasure Trove or even Darkgnaw, Single Blade, or even like a mixture of, like, you know, you get like what Starlight, Fenrir, and like Missing Ache 1 week. He could be good on that the power slot there too. So he'll have his uses, just not needed. You know, you don't have to get him. Sleep. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put you here. Well, am I gonna use you? No, I'm not gonna use you in PvP. Am I? Yeah, never mind. Skip that. Trying to think, am I gonna use you in PvP? Not likely. Alright, so that's gonna be it, guys. This video kind of ran on a little bit longer, but I had a lot to cover. I didn't want to talk about it. So, just want to get the indie for you guys and, you know, just kind of discuss the banners and everything. But I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. I hope it was great for you guys. Best of luck in your guys' polls if you guys choose a pull for Xion or for Sora. I hope you guys get it early. And I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys.